friends, we are back with another video, and this time I'm bringing you core. Just core, not Pilates. And I guess the difference would be the movements look a little bit different. It's going to be a little more strength-based. We're still going to focus on breathing, but my big emphasis with core, I know it can be really tough for a lot of people, is making sure that you have an option that works for you and that you can find joy. My philosophy as a coach, as you guys might know, is I want you to be able to find happiness and joy in movement versus just staring at your watch, looking for the calorie burn, or thinking that your workout has to be an hour and a half long. I want you to be able to find joy in this movement that you're doing today. So today's core workout is 25 minutes. It's gonna go pretty fast. We have 4 circuits. Each circuit is gonna include 3 different core movements. 1 in each circuit is gonna be standing, and the other ones will be on the ground, whether it's facing down or on our backs. I'll be putting the time on my watch here, so I'll be able to tell you guys when to start and when to stop, but please take breaks as you need to. We'll start on our mats here. If you've already warmed up, awesome. Otherwise, the first circuit is a little bit more of a slow movement circuit to kind of get those intrinsic core muscles warmed up and ready to go. So let's do it, friends. I am ready. Let's take it down to our mats. We're gonna start with our hands right under our shoulders, knees right under hips. For today, just a mat, and then you can also have a pair of light weights or a dumbbell. That is optional though. So let's take it to the ground. We'll start with our knees right under our hips, our hands right under our shoulders. We're gonna take it into cat and cow really quick here. So round that spine, chin to chest. Inhale, bring it up. Belly down. Exhale, chin to chest, round that spine. Exhale, bring it up and push that belly down. Give me 10 more seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Our first movement, I was going to say our last movement. Our first movement here is going to be bird dog. So we're thinking about extending our arm and our leg in opposite directions. Our goal is to stay nice and stable and not lean from side to side. So I'm extending my leg back, bringing my arm in front, trying to squeeze that glute so that you can really feel the glute working and the core. We're gonna take and do one side, we're gonna alternate. So you'll go from one side to the other. Option instead, if it doesn't feel good for you, you can always take, oh my gosh, I almost just died there on screen. You can also just take and bring an arm up instead or extend a leg. So we'll start with 30 seconds here. I'm gonna move this plant so I'm not whacking it. 30 seconds in 3, 2, and go. Exhale, squeeze it up. Bring it down. Exhale, squeeze and lift, and bring it down. So our goal today is to work all the core muscles. Your core includes all throughout your back, your intrinsic core muscles, lower core. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Our next move here, we'll take a little break in between. We're gonna come into our downward dog to plank. So you're gonna push those hips back, come into your downward dog. Slowly shift that body forward, finding plank. Option instead, drop it down to the knees and push it up. Drop it down to the knees and push it up. We go into our plank to downward dog in 3, 2, and go right here. Push it back, opening up those hamstrings. Slowly bring it forward, finding plank. Exhale. Inhale, nice and slow. Remember, like I said, these first 3 movements are just your warm-up to feel good, to ease into it. I want you to take breaks whenever you need to. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Our last warm-up move here, we're gonna take it onto our backs. And we're going to find our slow roll-ups. So we have done some of these moves in Pilates before if you've done my videos, but again, we're just trying to warm everything up. So we're gonna take and plant those feet. Option to lay them flat or option to have a bend. You're gonna bring it up using your chest first, letting everything else follow. I'm gonna come up to the top. Exhale forward, inhale slow on the way down. 30 seconds here. See how slow you can go on the way down. We go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. 30 seconds with me. Exhale as you press up. Inhale on the way down. You got 15 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring it back to the top. We got one more round. This time we're gonna take and do each exercise for 40 seconds with a 15-second rest in between to transition. So let's get started with that bird dog again. See if you can do it with even better form, feeling strong. Find your version. We go in 3, 2, and go. Extend it back, hold and squeeze. And again, I'm trying super hard to keep my body steady and not lean from side to side. I know it's really easy to want to lean towards the leg that is stable. Friends, you have 10 more seconds. That's it. You're here with me for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take it into that 15-second breather. Remember, knees to downward dog or plank to downward dog. And we go in 3, 2, let's go. Push it back and slow it down. Bring it to that plank or knees. Your core is working throughout the whole motion here. In 3, 2, and 1. Bring it on down. All right, we flip it on over. Finding our slow roll up for the last time for our warm-up move, and then we're gonna stand it up. Take it back. Fine, I'm gonna bring my feet out all the way this time, just changing it up a little bit. Bring my hands up, exhale as I come up in 3, 2, go. I'm gonna lean forward, exhale slow on the way back. Can I stay without rounding that back? You guys just saw that little shimmy shake. Give me 10 seconds here. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 15-second breather. Well, actually, we're done with all of our warm-up exercises, so we're gonna move on to our next circuit here. All right, we're moving on to circuit 2. I don't know why I just said that with an accent, but I did. First one in circuit 2 is going to be standing because core does not need to be on the ground doing crunches. You can stand, you can be on your front, your back. So with this one, you can do body weight. Otherwise, you can grab a pair of medium dumbbells. I'm going to take them up overhead. I'm going to do an alternating slow march. And I'm going to show you 2 options. One is to bring that knee up to belly button height. Exhale, inhale down. Exhale, inhale down. Option 2 is to create your own resistance, bringing up that leg and pressing against it. So the force from you pressing down and the knee pressing up to the hands is going to create that tension in the core. hold for 3 seconds on one side and switch. Same thing, we got 40 seconds on, 15 off. We go in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. I got this option here. So I'm really thinking about keeping my arms right up by my ears, drawing that knee up, and pausing. Not about speed here, it's about control. Keep it going here. You're here for 10 more seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing on down shoulders. We're burning a little bit if you use the weights. Otherwise, you were pressing against the knee, which is really cool to create your own resistance and not have to use weights. Our second move is going to be a slow bicycle. So you guys have probably seen, oh my God, you guys have probably seen the classic where you're going like this super fast, and really it's just pulling at your back and your stomach. It's not actually working. So we're gonna slow it down a little bit. It's gonna look like this. I'm gonna take, and I can either have my feet bent, and I'm gonna bring it up one at a time. Exhale, slow, inhale down. Exhale, slow, inhale down. Otherwise, I extend 1, 2, 3, and switch. 1, 2, 3 for 40 seconds. Whew. Let's do it. We go in 3, 2, and rock it right here. Bringing it back to center. Exhale to the other side. My hands are behind my head, but I'm trying just to use it as a little bit of support, not a crutch. Whatever version works best for you, you're here for 10. And time. Whew, take that 15-second rest. I didn't even tell you guys what the last one was. Leg drops. Pause. Second round is when we do the 15-second rest. First round is when I need to explain. If you're not used to my chaos, welcome, but we always make it work and we have fun. Hands come out, leg drop slow, option to add a bend. Slow, 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 drop it down, bring it up to the top. Exhale, slow, option instead, both legs go down, low back stays on the mat. Even if your legs don't go that far down, option to alternate, slow and hold, okay? Your last option, you can hold a weight up overhead for added resistance. Otherwise, just focus on those legs. We got 40 seconds. We go in 3, 2, and let's go. I'm gonna do the bent leg option. Slow tap, bring it back to the top. Exhale. Breathing in at the top. Trying to slow it down even when it feels a little hard. I'm bringing my hands out to the side for a little more support and grounding. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 15 seconds. Now we take it to the top. We got 15 seconds of a rest in between. We go in 5 seconds back to either our marches or pressing into our knee. In 3, 2, let's go. You got this. Whatever version you are doing, make it count. me 10 seconds here. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Take it down. You got 15 seconds of rest. And we're taking it into our slow bicycle, option for bent knee or straight legs. In 5, 4, 3, 2, let's bicycle. Can you find even more control on this round? Even more strength? You're here for 10 final seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those knees into the chest for a second. We have those leg drops. We go in 10 seconds here. Arms can come out one leg at a time, both legs or bent legs. And go, 40 seconds right here. Now remember, it's easy to want to arch that back. Try to press it down into our mat. Takes a lot of hip strength too. And time. Whew, shake it out. That was 2 rounds. We got 2 more circuits to go. Let's do it. Circuit 3 out of 4, as I said before, and that rhymed. We have 1 standing one. So this one here, I'm gonna grab a light to medium weight. I'm gonna focus all on one side on my obliques. It's gonna take core control and stability. We're gonna take that weight overhead. We're gonna point our toe to the side. Exhale, drive it up. Inhale, take it down. Goal is to keep everything nice and tall and steady. We're doing 20 seconds on one side, 20 on the other. Remember, first round we get a little longer break in between. Second one we have 15 seconds. We'll go for this first one. Option instead, drop that weight, just focus on your body. One side, knee to elbow. Go. I can feel that core working in the opposite leg as I drive everything up. I like to place my hand on my stomach because I can feel everything working. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, switch sides and start. Trying to draw my knee towards my elbow, not the opposite. Woo! The balance is not there right now. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Bring it on down. Second move here we have is, can I be honest with you guys? I made up this name. I really, really did. But I call them 8s because you're kind of drawing 8s. But basically, you're seated up nice and tall. I'm gonna grab my lighter weight for this one. You can do it body weight too. My head is towards the ceiling. I'm gonna bring my leg up one at a time. I'm gonna take that weight through, open my arm, and lift. I'm drawing my knee towards my belly button, keeping my head lifted. Option to get a little fancy, keep the legs up. Now with this one, a lot of people will start to round. I want you to keep that posture if you're doing that version. I'm gonna keep my heels on the ground for this one because I can and it feels best for me. We go for 40 seconds. In 3, 2, let's go. Good, so the only thing coming up are those legs. Everything else stays in place. Remember, you can drop that weight. I do feel fancy doing this one though. I don't know why, I just do. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, oblique heavy section. We have a weighted Russian twist, but with a little press. So it's gonna be a press twist. So I'm gonna come here in the same position, option to lift my legs or keep them on the ground. I'm gonna tap my weight to the side or body weight, take it to the top, other side, and lean back. You get to find what position feels best for you. We go in 3, 2, let's go. Take it to the top and twist. Exhale, inhale, exhale. You are almost there. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that weight down. Now we got 15 seconds until our first one again. So one side, knee to elbow, and go. I don't know why I screamed that. 20 seconds on one side, and then we switch. In 3, 2, and switch sides and start. One side might feel a little stronger than the other. That's okay. That is completely normal. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You have those 15 seconds until we cruise down and we go into our 8s. I'm gonna go with that lighter weight in 3, 2, and right here. We are almost there. We got one last circuit after this. That's it. It's gonna go so quick. 3, 2, and 1. 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Take it into that Russian twist with a little press. In 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. Side to side here, body weight or weighted. You got 10 final seconds, that's it. Last circuit after this, and then you are done. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Whew. Take a quick little stretch, flip it on over, press the stomach down, and breathe. All right, last and final circuit. We are moving on to circuit number 4, last and final. Let's do it. Our last thing for standing is going to be wood chop. So you're going to take a dumbbell. We've done this kneeling before, but never standing. So we're going to take it from our hip to hip. The goal is to use your torso to rotate it. The arms just follow. So again, it goes from the hip, rotate up. One side, working the obliques and the whole core here. We got 20 seconds one side, and we'll switch in 3, 2, let's go. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch sides. Trying to get it kind of coordinated. I know it's hard when you go from one side and you switch. Lots of power from the hip up, following with your eyes. Breathing as I rotate in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Our next one here is a plank variation. We're going to come into a plank pull through. Now I have a couple of options if you don't have a dumbbell. I'm going to take and bring my dumbbell down to the side of me. I'm going to take my body over it, and I'm going to pull it through, tap and pull, trying to keep my body nice and steady. Option instead, drop it to the knees. And last option would be to take and rotate up, bring it down. You can rotate side to side. On knees, toes, whatever works for you. We go in 3, 2, let's go, 40 seconds here. So I'm dragging it across using that shoulder and that stability in my plank. You got 15 seconds, whatever version you are doing. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Whew. Take it into a quick stretch here. Our last and final one for circuit 3 is crunches in and out. So we take our knees into our chest and our elbows touch our knees. So it looks like this. I'm going to take it all the way back. Option to do single leg. Bring it in, crunch, exhale, bring it out. Alternate here, leading with the chest. Option instead, take the elbows towards the knees, bring it all the way up, almost like you're doing a double leg dead bug. My goal is to keep that low back pressed in to the mat. Option again, single leg, double leg. We go in 3, 2, and go. Last and final circuit, we got one round after this. Breathing out, option to drop your head at any point. You can always take it up and drop it down all the way, or try to keep it elevated. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. That 15-second transition period, we go straight back into wood chops, final round of everything, and then you are done with today's class. One side, pivot that outside leg. We go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. What can you give to this last circuit? Maybe trying your best means slowing it down a little bit. In 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides here. Start when you are ready. Hip up, in line with that body. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Quick transitions. We got 15 seconds. Whew. Take it into that plank pull through. I was about to sit on my booty. We go. Remember, knees, toes, or without the weight, and rotations. Go. How can you stay steady in that plank as you pull it across? 10 seconds. One more exercise. In 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Those 15 seconds. Our knee into elbow crunch. Guys, I'm getting sweaty. All right. Find your version, alternating or together in 3, 2, and go. Thinking about keeping that low back pressed in. That's why I'm not bringing my legs super low. Otherwise, my back just comes off the mat and then my core is not working. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Just let those legs come out. Take the arms up above and breathe. Before anything else, I want you to find a win from today's movement, whether that was trying something new. Maybe you went from knees to toes in your plank. Maybe you slowed it down. Maybe you just felt better. Or maybe you didn't even take a look at the calories on your watch, which is like the biggest win of all. You're just focused on moving your body. Let's take and bring those arms up overhead. Toes come in the opposite direction. Breathe in. Exhale and stretch. Take those knees into the chest and rock side to side. Finding a little spinal twist. Take your legs to the left side and drop them down, turning the head and the arm in the opposite direction. And bringing it back through center. Exhale to the other side. When you are ready, flip it on over onto your stomach or onto your front side. I was like, yes, my hair is so slicked back, it's gonna stay. And of course it doesn't. Take it down. Big, deep inhale. Exhale, find baby cobra or push it all the way up. Opening up that front side. Big inhale. Exhale, find all fours position. We end the way we started. Round the spine, chin to chest, cat and cow. Exhale. Inhale, round. Exhale, press. Keep moving through this at your own pace and your own breath. Bring those knees to the corners of the mat, toes come together, hands come out. Press the chest down into child's pose, take the arms out. This is your final stretch. And breathe. And when you are ready, you can slowly bring it into a standing or seated position. Grab a drink of water, do what you need to do. My last and final thing is I hope you found some joy in today's movement, and if I can do anything for you, it's that. Provide you a workout where your focus is not on calories burned or specifically changing your body, but just finding the happiness in movement so you can live a freer life. And that is what I do in my one-on-one coaching. Be sure to check out the link in my bio and make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss a video. Thanks guys, I'll see you next time.